Utopia by Thomas More is a classic work that explores the concept of an ideal society. Published in 1516, the book is a mix of political philosophy and satire, presenting a fictional island where societal structures and values differ from those of More's 16th century England. Dear valued supporter, we appreciate your ongoing support for our channel. For those seeking additional ways to contribute, we offer subscriptions on Patreon and Boosty, providing exclusive perks as a token of gratitude. Join our community and let's enhance this journey together. If you prefer an alternative, PayPal donations are also warmly welcomed. Your generosity helps maintain and improve our content. Whether through Patreon, Boosty, or PayPal, your support is crucial in sustaining our channel. Thank you for considering these options. Links will be indicated in the description of the video. Social structure and equality. In Utopia, More envisions a society without private property, urging citizens to collectively own and share resources. This stands as a direct challenge to the social class disparities existing in the 16th century. More explicitly states, thus, there is no unequal distribution, but it is, as it were, a fair house, built after the model of an equal and common wealth. Book 2. The elimination of personal wealth becomes pivotal in Utopia, fostering a community striving for equilibrium and fairness. In this envisioned world, the absence of private possessions acts as a foundational principle, reinforcing the pursuit of a society that prioritizes balance and justice over individual accumulation of wealth and power. Community and communal living. In Utopia, the focus on communal living extends to citizens cohabiting in households, where families collaboratively manage responsibilities. More vividly portrays this collective spirit, stating, "The whole island is, as it were, one family, and every man and woman knows all the rest of the inhabitants, though not related by blood, to be of the same stock." Book 2. This communal structure goes beyond mere coexistence, nurturing a profound sense of unity and cooperation. It acts as a direct challenge to the prevailing individualistic tendencies in More's contemporary society. In this envisioned community, the bond is not solely familial but extends to all inhabitants, fostering a shared understanding of common origins and reinforcing the idea of a unified, interconnected society where responsibilities are collectively borne. Education for all. In Utopia, education stands as a fundamental pillar, essential for the flourishing of the entire society. More firmly supports a comprehensive educational approach that integrates practical and intellectual skills. He explicitly expresses this, stating, "They desire rather to bring up good scholars than fine gentlemen." Book 2. More's vision extends beyond mere academic pursuits, emphasizing the cultivation of individuals who contribute positively to the community. This approach underscores More's conviction in the profound impact of knowledge on societal improvement. In utopian terms, education is not a privilege reserved for a select few but a universal right, fostering a populace equipped with both intellectual understanding and practical abilities. More's advocacy for scholars over gentlemen reflects his aspiration for an educated citizenry capable of positively influencing the collective well-being of the imagined utopian society. Religious tolerance. Utopia sets itself apart by promoting an atmosphere of religious tolerance, a stark departure from the religious discord characterizing More's era. In clear terms, More states, every man is freely allowed to hold whatever opinion he pleases upon religion, if he does not disturb the peace of the state. Book 2. This principle emphasizes that individuals can freely practice their chosen faith without fear of persecution, provided it does not disrupt the overall societal harmony. Utopia's stance on religious diversity challenges the prevailing religious orthodoxy of the 16th century, where conformity often took precedence over individual belief. More's envisioned society prioritizes a peaceful coexistence of diverse religious perspectives, fostering an environment where personal faith is respected as long as it doesn't jeopardize the collective tranquility of the state. Labor and work ethics. Utopia advocates a work ethic centered on the belief that everyone should actively contribute to society through meaningful labor. More explicitly states, every man and woman is to be employed in some work. Book 2. This principle underscores the conviction that each member of the community should play a role in contributing to the collective welfare of utopian society. In this envisioned world, idleness is not an option. Rather, every individual is expected to engage in purposeful work, aligning with the broader goal of fostering the well-being of the entire community. Utopia's emphasis on universal employment rejects the notion of certain individuals being exempt from their societal responsibilities. This work ethic represents a commitment to a harmonious and interdependent society where the active participation of every citizen is considered essential for the overall prosperity of the community. Justice system and legal equality. Utopia outlines a justice system marked by a strong emphasis on fairness and equality. More clarifies, punishments are not more effective as they are more severe. Book 2. This distinctive approach represents a departure from the severe legal practices prevalent in More's time. In utopian justice, the severity of punishment is not the primary means of deterrence. Instead, the focus is on ensuring that penalties align with principles of fairness and proportionality. More's vision challenges the notion that harsh punishments are inherently more effective in maintaining order. This departure reflects a commitment to a legal system rooted in justice and humanity, where the aim is not just punishment but the restoration of harmony within the community. In Utopia, the justice system serves as a tool for societal cohesion rather than a mechanism for instilling fear through excessive severity. Critique of European societal norms. In Utopia, More offers a critical examination of the societal norms and practices prevalent in 16th century Europe. His critique is aimed at the corruption, inequality, and injustice he perceives in his contemporary society. More's work acts as a reflective mirror, exposing the shortcomings and flaws of his time without embellishment. He specifically challenges the existing social structures that breed corruption and foster inequality. Through Utopia, More doesn't just point out the problems, he provides an alternative vision, a blueprint for a society that aspires to be more equitable and harmonious. This critique goes beyond mere dissatisfaction, serving as a call to reconsider and reshape the societal norms that perpetuate injustice. More's Utopia encourages readers to question the status quo and envision a better way forward, emphasizing the need for collective introspection and societal transformation. Role of government and leadership. Utopia paints a picture where governance serves the welfare of the entire society. More specifies, their magistrates are chosen for their virtue, and not for their wealth. Book 2. This underscores a deliberate departure from the prevalent corruption in the political systems of More's time. In Utopia, the selection of leaders is grounded in virtue rather than wealth, aiming to ensure a more principled and ethical leadership. This approach challenges the notion that financial status should dictate one's eligibility for political office. By prioritizing virtue, utopian governance aspires to establish leaders who are dedicated to the well-being of the community rather than personal gain. More's vision advocates for a shift in leadership dynamics, encouraging a focus on moral integrity as the cornerstone for effective governance in the pursuit of a just and harmonious society. Role of women in Utopia. Utopia departs from the patriarchal norms of 16th century Europe by envisioning a more egalitarian role for women. More specifies, women are not married before 18, nor men before 2 and 20, and if any of them run into forbidden embraces before marriage, they are severely punished. Book 2. This approach emphasizes the significance of maturity and consent in marital relationships, challenging the prevalent cultural practices of More's time. Unlike the early marriages often dictated by societal norms, Utopia sets an age limit, prioritizing the well-being and readiness of individuals before entering matrimony. Furthermore, the severe punishment for premarital transgressions signals a commitment to upholding societal values while ensuring that relationships are founded on mutual respect. Utopia's perspective on the role of women reflects an attempt to create a more equitable and just society by acknowledging the importance of individual agency and the need for respectful relationships.